What is good, Ninja? Ojo over here from PlayerEssence, and welcome to the PE Nintendo Switch and gaming news video. Today, we got some great topics for you guys, so let's go ahead and get right into this. So, Tennis World Tour is apparently coming to the Nintendo Switch in 2018. So, earlier this year, Big Ben and Breakpoint announced Tennis World Tour. However, the platforms were mostly a mystery at the time, but Big Ben has now confirmed that the game is coming to the Nintendo Switch, apparently. Now, Tennis World Tour is intended to be a spiritual successor of sorts to the Top Spin franchise. Pierre-Andre, who was a producer on Top Spin 4, is working on the project. Details are mostly unknown at the moment, but we do know that there will be 30 playable tennis stars included, such as Roger Federer, no, I'm joking, Roger Federer, and a bunch of people's names that I'm going to have trouble saying. Caroline Wozniak, I think I know about her. Where's Pete Sampras? They need to add Pete Sampras. He was my favorite back in the day. But anyway, there's going to be a lot of different tennis stars that you can choose from. So Tennis World Tour is apparently heading to the Nintendo Switch in 2018, although we don't have any screenshots or anything at this point. And I'm saying apparently because this was on NeoGAF, I think, as far as the announcement. There's no official PR or anything like that. So we're still going to take it as somewhat wishy-washy and apparent, and maybe it's not 100% confirmed, I guess, because there is no official PR from them, but apparently that's what he did say over there with his official account on NeoGAF. So let's talk about this a little bit, because this is a little known fact that probably most of you guys don't know. But yes, at one point I did play tennis. I always talk about how I played American football, but no, I was also a tennis player as well. Was I a good tennis player? Absolutely not. I was a horrible tennis player, and I always lost to my skinny friend that went to tennis camp when he was younger, and he beat me all the time. I never beat him despite us playing so much, but I did have tennis courts at one of my old houses. There was tennis courts at the park right across the street from my house, and we would go in there and play tennis, and I would usually lose. Plus, one of my other friends was actually a tennis player. His dad was a really good tennis player, so he would teach us some stuff here and there. So that actually naturally translated to me liking tennis games. Even from when I was a kid, I used to watch tennis back in the day as well on TV, and I was a big tennis fan. So Super Tennis, that was probably like my favorite, or one of my favorite Super Nintendo games. Super Tennis was dope. Me and my brother always played that game against each other. We always had a ton of fun. I played it against my friends. I played that game for like a span of like 10 years. We were playing Super Tennis on the Super Nintendo. But then later on the Dreamcast, some of the Dreamcast Virtual Tennis came out. Oh, and Virtual Tennis was the game. I could literally sit down and play Virtual Tennis all the time against anyone. I would take on any challengers when it came to Virtual Tennis, and we played that game a lot. So Top Spin kind of came after that, or during the same time, and I love Top Spin as well. Like on the Xbox or something like that, I used to play Top Spin. So if this is true, I don't care what systems it's coming to. Obviously, I would love to have portable tennis. Portable tennis is like my dream. Portable realistic tennis, not Mario Tennis. And this is one of the few things when it comes to sports that I actually like the realistic version over like the cartoon fun version, like NFL Street. I like that more than like Madden, you know, and same goes for like NBA Street Volume 2. I like that more than any of the NBA games out there. I like NBA Playgrounds more than I like the actual NBA games. But tennis, I like more simulation tennis over cartoony fun tennis, because I've never just been a big fan of that. I don't know why. But anyway, yeah, if this does actually come to Nintendo Switch, I think that it's going to be big. At least for me, it's going to be big, because having portable tennis where I can lie down and play some matches before bed, that's pretty much going to be the only game that I play. I don't know if I want this to come out now. It's going to be the only game that I play as far as before I go to bed. But yeah, man, I'm hoping this is real. It looks like it is based on this information here. It was reported on by Nintendo Everything. Go Nintendo reported it as a rumor since there wasn't any real official PR or announcement. So we'll see what happens. But let me know what you guys think about this, and what is your favorite tennis game of all time if you are into tennis, as far as real tennis, not like Mario Tennis or anything like that. Although Mario Tennis is good, don't get me wrong. I just love me some simulation tennis though. So let me know what your favorite tennis game is in the comment section below. I would love to hear your thoughts. All right, and moving on to the last article here. Fast RMX Remix update is coming on September 13th at 17 o'clock, and this update will add tracks and a Japanese language option. So update 1.3 is set to cross the finish line on September 13th with all new tracks in tow. The update will once again arrive on September 13th, guys, so that is locked in September 13th, and come loaded with 6 new tracks and 2 new cups, completely free of charge, okay? You do not have to pay for this extra DLC. Now, with the official Japanese release on the same day, the update also adds Japanese language support. So once again, Shinin, coming through as MVPs of the indie developer scene out there, having long-term support now, what, 6 months plus of fast RMX when it comes to adding stuff in, having patches and updates. Now, they don't always come as fast as possible. It's been a while, but at the same time, they're still adding in stuff for free. Now, remember, this is a port of the Wii U version of the game, but they have upscaled it quite a bit. They've actually almost remade some of it when it comes to the textures and when it comes to everything. It's a much better, much tighter, and far better game than it was on the Wii U. Plus, you have the HD Rumble. Plus, you have the online multiplayer that's in there. In addition to these updates and everything, you can play it on the go, and you can also play on the TV. It looks great. Shinnen knows what they're doing when it comes to racing games. This is their third one so far, and they've perfected it as far as that goes. So I'm really happy about these extra tracks and everything. And I think I played Fast RMX just recently, a little bit ago. I don't know where I was. I was somewhere else. I wasn't at home, and I was just playing it portably for a bit. And it's a fantastic game to just hop into, get a couple tracks done, then kind of move on. So looking forward to these extra tracks. I'm pretty sure I'll play them at some point because they are free of charge. So let me know what you guys think about this. Are you liking the extra content they're bringing to the game? Will this get you back into Fast RMX on the Nintendo Switch? Let me know in the comment section below. All right, and moving on to the last article here. According to an interview by Tech Syndicate, Bethesda still has one unannounced game releasing this year. Now, what do you possibly think it could be? Now, this was posted as far as the interview on a user on Twitter. I'll go ahead and put that profile link in the description below, and it just clips out a short segment of what Tech Syndicate was talking to when it comes to Pete Hines from Bethesda. The clip is only 18 seconds, but I want you guys to actually hear it yourself. Obviously, Pete Hines didn't say what it was, if it was exclusive, what systems, whatever the case is, but apparently they were at some type of event for Bethesda Games or at some type of event in general. I'm not sure where they were, but either way, it was pretty cool to hear this because another Bethesda game that's unannounced, it's coming out this year. I wonder what it is. So I'm going to go ahead and play that clip for you guys first.
Play and Elder Scrolls Legends free to play and Elder Scrolls Online and Dishonored. Like, we have a ton of stuff going on. And we even have a game coming out this year that we haven't even told anybody about yet. So they can wait. It won't be so long. I'm not telling you.
Is it a new IP?
I'm not telling you.
It's
a good try. It's a good.
All right, now that you guys have heard that, what do you think it could be based on what Pete Hines has said? No, I'm joking. There's not anything that we know it could be. Pete Hines pretty much, he did a good job. He did a good job of just saying, hey, yeah, we got some more stuff, you know, just kind of casually brushed it off. So what everyone is trying to equate this to, well, I wouldn't even say everyone, but what some are trying to equate this to, is it the whole Fallout Game of the Year edition? Is it that? Could that be it as far as what's coming? And is that coming to Nintendo Switch? And I would have to say, I don't think so. He said it's a new game, or at least one unannounced game releasing this year. So could it be a port? That's a game that's already been announced. When it comes to Fallout, that's already announced and released. Now, the Game of the Year edition, yeah, that's not announced at this point. I don't think it is. It's only been rumored with the different listings here and there as far as putting it together, all of the DLC and all that. So maybe that could be it. Fallout 4 Game of the Year edition, and it's coming to Nintendo Switch in addition to other platforms. I don't really know, and I'm not even sure if I want to speculate when it comes to this matter, just because so many people have already been saying, oh, so Fallout 4 is coming to Nintendo Switch, because I've made a couple videos on it, and as far as the listing goes, but even the people who put up that listing have somewhat backtracked when it came to what one of my moderators, Og, has said that, hey, he sent them a letter, and they sent them back saying, no, it was a mistake, or whatever the case is, but if it was a mistake, you should have took it down a lot sooner, and you definitely shouldn't have left it up for a while, and then just take off the release date, but then not take off the listing if it was an error. So I don't know. Something tells me that there's something going on there, but could it be that game? Could it be it? I have no idea. I hope it's Fallout 4 Game of the Year edition. I think it would be dope to have Fallout 4 on the go. I think it would be pretty cool, and fans would be happy with it, just like they're pretty happy with Skyrim on the Nintendo Switch. Let me know what you guys think about this, and what do you think it could be? It's one unannounced game that's coming out this year from Bethesda, and guys, it still could be some type of PC or mobile game. It could be that as well. Bethesda was pretty happy about Fallout Shelter coming out. Heck, I think they even had it on stage or something like that at one point at an E3 conference or something. You know, they're pretty happy about that game, and I know it did well for them, and it's continuing to do well for them when it comes to mobile sales and all that. So I don't know, man. It could even be a mobile game. Obviously, those you don't have to take a lot of time to promote or anything like that. You can just kind of release it and just say, hey, it's Fallout Shelter 2. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it's something like that. So it could be that, guys. So don't want to get you guys' hopes up saying, oh yeah, it's definitely going to be Fallout 4 Game of the Year edition coming to the Switch. You know what I'm saying? Or even if it is, it might not come to the Switch because we still need to get Skyrim. So let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section below. I would love to hear your thoughts. All right, guys, that wraps it up for this video here. Go ahead and check out the links in the description below. We've got Facebook, we've got Twitter. Go ahead and give us a like and a follow on our social media. Really helps us spread the content of PlayerEssence across the interwebs in addition to YouTube. Also, make sure you check out our Patreon page. Pledge any tier. Be entered to win some awesome prizes each month. In addition to that, we have Discord voice chat and $10 prize eShop tournaments for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, Splatoon 2, and more. So support PE Live and PE Arena right here on PlayerEssence. Also, make sure you hit that like button if you did like this video. Lets me know you guys want more content like this going forward in the future. And subscribe to PlayerEssence for the latest news, reviews, discussions, and more. Thank you so much for watching. I will catch you ninja for the next video. Peace.